Guys, welcome back. I am going to be planting these hanging baskets today. Just kind of mixing up the top layer. There's some roots from a previous planting. Now, I've told you before that I use the same dirt more than one time, but I've never really had an issue with it. I shouldn't say dirt, I should say soil. I use the same soil. This is just potting soil. I've used it before. I had things planted in it. If these begonias don't do well, then I may have to switch it out, but I've never really had an issue with it before. So we are planting begonias, and these are bulbs, and we can plant them, it says between February and June. This is May, so we should be fine. It says we can have 3 bulbs per square foot. It doesn't have a grow zone. So I'm assuming since we are more southern, May would be okay for 7B. But here is what the directions say. Loosen soil and dig a hole to indicate a depth, which would be about 2 inches. Drop or set bulbs firmly into place in the hole with the knobby side facing up. Fill the hole, water well after planting, and you're done. It says planting time is from February to June. Light, they get full shade to partial shade. They're going to be up on my front porch, which gets almost no sun. Right now, we are in dappled shade, and it's almost 6 o'clock in the evening, and this is the first sun that my porch has gotten all day. Planting depth of 2 inches, 3 bulbs per square foot. It says they do excellent in patio pots, great for beds and borders. So we've got a patio pot here. Bloom time, late spring to fall. The bulb size is 5 to 6 centimeters, or maybe 5/6 of a centimeter. Plant height 10 to 12 inches. Hardiness zones 8 to 10. So these will probably not come back in my... Oh, look at that. Do you see what that is? That is a nymph of a ladybug. I like to see those because ladybugs eat aphids, and I always get aphids on my hellebores. And frankly, I'm fine if they stay there as long as they leave my roses alone. All right. So this says that, oh, these are already starting to root. Look, or not root, but where did that little guy go? Is that him? Or is that something else? I don't know. You guys, you want to see life in your soil, honestly. But see, look. Here, I'll show you better. These are in wood shavings. My husband does a lot of woodworking, and he pours his wood shavings on my... Look at that. Look at that. My husband does woodworking, and he pours his wood shavings on my... Oh, shoot, what are they called? They're big and orange. People hate them. Daylilies, on my daylilies. Other people like them. The person who planted them here obviously liked them. I am not the biggest fan, but I'm not mad about it. So per square foot, it said 3. I'm going to put 4 in here. I don't know if this is a square foot or not. I don't know what this is. How many come in one of these? I have too many. 4. Oh. Well, that worked out then. And I've got 1, 2, 3, I've got 4 pots and 3 packs. 4, 8, 12, so 3, 6, 9, 12. Just kidding, I'm going to put 3 in here. Because that's how math works. Okay, so it said 2 inches. So in my haste to get this handled, that is not the same bug. I don't know where that little guy went. I did not bring a trowel, so we're just gonna put these in by hand. And that's about 2 inches. This guy is starting to have little leaves pop up, so I'm gonna actually leave that right at the soil level. Do you see how I'm doing that there? Oop. Just so it can see the sun or the shade, because it's not really supposed to see the sun. All right, 2 inches in, and we're on top. These make my nose run so bad, and our trees just drop them. Okay, look at all that mess underneath here. Oh, no spiders, please. I'm not a fan of the spiders. You guys really have to see this caterpillar. It is wild. I've never seen one like it. Okay, I gotta get my chain out of the way. I set these out so that, and I watered them so that they would get the soil rehydrated, I guess. I don't know the word. The soil would be good again. And then we had 6 inches of rain. So I don't know why I'm patting it down. Don't pat your soil down, you guys. Don't do that. This is called being nervous on camera. Okay. Don't pat your soil down. All right. So let's see. Back to my little. Oh, wow. This guy is big. Look. Look at that dude or dudette. Look at that guy. He is. This is probably not his first time. Aren't those pretty though? Looks like we're going to get maybe yellow and pink and red. Oh, there's white in there too. That'll be really pretty. You know, it's one of those mixed bags, and no offense to Miracle Grow, but I sometimes feel like those aren't the most carefully chosen plants. So we will see. Okay, now this one is more difficult to tell. Okay, so see this one. He's just got these little dried root hairs all over. But I'm going to plant him this side up and hope he sprouts. Because if you look at this one, the knobby sides are facing up. And I mean this one too. But so we'll see. We'll hope this one. You know, actually I'm gonna put that one in a different container, because if he doesn't, I don't want to have to get down my hanging basket. It's just, I'm short. Okay, I'd prefer to do one that's already got a little something going on. Little sign of life. Okay, here's one. You see right there. That's where the plant is starting to emerge out of dormancy. These have been outside. Those are leaves. This is about 2 inches. So I am going to go ahead when I plant him and leave that little leafy above just poking out, so that you see how it's green on the top there, because I don't want to cover him too deep since he's already emerging. And then These are a little easier. Just going to cover them up. Try and get about 2 inches in. Put them down in there and cover them up. All right. Hanging baskets are planted. I've never done begonias in hanging baskets before. They don't really have a hanging, like a trailing habit, but I was going to do Boston ferns, but I already had these, and I saw the price of the Boston ferns and decided that begonias would be just fine with me. Okay, now this one is a little drier. I'm always hoping there's no friends. You can see the squirrels buried nuts in my containers. I saw these little acorn caps. Look at that. It'd be a nice little craft for a project there. But anyway, we're going to again pretend it's a little drier than I'd want it to be, but we need to move on with our lives. So go ahead and plant this in here. And then I need 2 more. That is very pokey. All right, here's one. And I think that's everybody out of this one. I'm just kind of gently squishing the bag. I don't see any more. And I'm not feeling anything hard, but I really don't want all those wood shavings all over my front stoop. Not that it doesn't seriously need to be slapped, but still. All right. So then that's 2. Our math is still adding up. This will be the hardest one to open. Hello. Welcome to the struggle bus. I'm your driver, Kate. Hop aboard while we try and plant some stuff. All right. There's that one. So I'm going to schmoop him over. Pop this little guy in. My bags keep falling over. I don't know if you can hear that or not. And, oh, this has got, see how dry that is? We're really going to have to water this. And then pop that one in. Done. And these will sit on the front porch. When we first moved in, oh my goodness, it's very heavy. I planted begonias and geraniums on the front porch. And they did ridiculously well. Oh my goodness. Oh, heavy. Yeah, this one was really drier than I wanted it to be. These I wet down and then didn't have time to plant anything in them, and they were not, oh, please don't be anything in here. They were not out for the rain. They were up under the front porch. Anybody else have a fear that they're just going to be sitting here potting a plant and like something is going to crawl out? Like something big and menacing. Ugh. All right. Anyway. Maybe that's an intrusive thought. Maybe I should keep that to myself. Oh no, friend. All right, we're going to plant him and he's going to have to turn himself around because the sky is going to be this way. And this one. And our last begonia. Oh, you guys, I ordered this beautiful begonia from Plant Delights Nursery. If they're not in Raleigh, they're right outside. And I'm super excited for them to be here. I'll have to show you guys when my order from them comes. They are where I got my epimedium and my, what else did I get there? Some hostas, my mouse ears, and my, oh, there's a woodpecker. Hello, ADD, what's up? My mouse ears and my blue biscuit hosta. Did you hear the woodpecker? Just made that sound. That was so neat. So, what else did I get there? I got my epimedium. I got my first Trevi fountain. I couldn't think of the word yesterday either, or the name of it yesterday either. Now I can't even think of the common name. It'll come to me. Last night it came to me at like 10 p.m. So maybe he won't be here for it. But I'm really excited for my delivery. Old leaf. I leave the leaves in the pots and things wherever they land. I leave them and just use them as part of the soil makeup. Anyway, so Plant Delights Nursery. It's part of Juniper Level Garden. I believe it is in Raleigh, North Carolina. You can order online. I have been there when I picked up my first order, which is when I got the hostas. That was, probably about this time last year. No, maybe it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. And it's a really neat garden. They've got a lot of dry shade. They've got a lot of woodland area. Very, very pretty. I got a euchera there. I got my epimedium. I also got my Jack Frost and Queen of Hearts and an Empress Wu hosta. I ordered a neat cone flower, a begonia, and a couple other things. So I'm super excited. I'll do an unboxing when they come. Okay. All right, you guys, that's it. We're all planted. We did 2 of my onion soup pots, planted my onion soup pots, and planted my hanging baskets. And I will show you this wicked looking caterpillar. Maybe we can figure out what he is. All right, talk to you later. Bye. Oh, look at that guy. Can you see him? That's another one of those. I think that's what that is. Another ladybug baby. Yes, it is. And look, he is eating an aphid. Look at that. I wish this would zoom better. There we go. Look, I figured out how to work my camera. Look at that notion on that aphid right there. Ain't even mad at you, friend. See if I can do better on this guy now that I figured out how to use a camera. Excuse us. Look at that. Isn't he wicked looking? There we go. I watched another YouTube creator and she always says, do I have the zoom right? That's how I feel right now. Look at those spines and that big pokey one. And those 4 little knobs. Ugh. Heebie-jeebies for real. But he is real wicked looking. So cool. And then there's that guy. Just noshing away. Sorry if you don't like to see those things. But I'm not mad at a bug eating an aphid. Oh, look, here's another one. You see that one? Look at that guy. Little ladybug baby. Ladybug nymph, I think is what they're called. But yeah, those will turn into ladybugs. Look at him. He's going around the back. You know what lives around the back? Aphids. Let's go and get him a little aphid snack. Do it, dude. Look at the hole in my leaf. Not even mad at you. All right. I'll talk to y'all later, figure out what that caterpillar is. Bye. All right, y'all. This is a white marked tussock moth, and they are very common, especially in late summer, so he's early, in eastern North America, extending as far west as Texas, California, and Alberta. One of his host plants is an oak tree. We have 3 out front, so this is just his home. Thanks for learning with me. Bye.